if you love something, run with it. You know, love something, run with it, and then focus on that one thing. And then after that one thing gets mastered, then master the second thing, master the third thing or fourth thing. You feel me?
Tune in if that's a plug.
Also, sure, I just want to put in a simple plug for y'all.
Man, shout out to That's a Plug. Make sure y'all tune in, subscribe, and catch the wave while you can.
What up, what up, what up? What up,
What's
man?
going on, my brother?
How you been? How you been?
Good, chilling.
Yeah, man, good to see you, man.
Blessed.
I got to come up here this weekend, you know, get to kick it with you, man, and see how you doing, man. So let me know what you got going on, man. I know it's been a while since I seen you. Let me know what you got going on.
Word. Just working, you know, staying my head above water, grinding, doing a 9 to 5 thing. Also, staying on top of my music, developing my craft, you know.
I feel you. But for the people who don't know you, introduce yourselves to them and let them know who you are.
Word. My artist name is Ty North.
Okay.
I'm a recording artist.
What type of music you do? Tell them like what type of vibe you've been on in terms of like the passion that's in your music. How's that going for you?
It's going great. I'm versatile with my craft. Sometimes I'll do R&B, switch it up with rap. So my type of tempo, I have like a smooth, melodic type tempo, but still edgy. That's what I want to provide to the table, because I feel like I'm that kind of person in a humblest way. And I just want to tell my story too. I want to provide a foundation for the people coming up, that they can do anything they really put their mind to. Because like I just really started making music on a serious standpoint, man. And I'm running with it now.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel the passion and the progress in the tone of voice that you speak with, man. That's awesome, because not a lot of artists today actually take the craft serious and actually work on building on their brand and building on their story that they have to tell through their music. So you say you have a gritty kind of tone to your voice, and you kind of have that whole sound that you want to convey to the audience. How does that tone come out in your most recent singles or your most recent projects that you got going on?
Type of person I am. Well, my dad's from Detroit, Michigan, so that's where it really comes from. He always told me, if you're doing something, you gotta be the best, and you gotta say it with your chest, stand for something. But it's coming. Yeah, like Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah, say it with your chest, Lonnie.
But yeah, in terms of the music, you said how was it converting to the music?
How was it basically convey your whole persona, your whole narrative, the story behind who Ty North is? Like how the creative name Ty North came about. How does that gritty, raspy voice behind your music or any recent project you worked on reflect who you want to be moving forward?
Oh, so I'm originally from Virginia Beach area. Then I moved up north. So that north comes from that part, when I moved up here my senior year in high school, moved to the DC area. And also the north also stands for, that way I don't never get, a blurred vision. I'm always going north, straightforward.
Yeah.
Even if I feel like I'm not gonna be able to accomplish something, because I feel like everybody goes through that, like, dang, like I ain't gonna be able to do this, that little bit of feeling, that negative feeling, but you gotta still push past forward that, and that's when my name come in. So I'm like, okay, just look at my name, like I can do better, God willing,
I know, that's dope, man. I look at my craft and what I do, even as a creative communicator.
Yeah, you great at that, by the way, man. You great at that.
Thank you, appreciate it. I think about like all of that stuff that I do. I think about like just trying to create that narrative for people, that a message will actually resonate with them. And I see a lot of that coming through your music. For instance, I was listening to one of the newest singles that you had coming out. I think it's like MIA to Compton or
MIA to Compton and confidence. Yep.
Yeah, that was dope. The way you kind of exuded like that tone, that gritty tone that you wanted to have in those singles. I could tell like your music is evolving from the days when you were doing the single that you had on your nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
The growth from there, and that's kind of dope to see, man. Because I see the progress that you're building, and I think that's awesome.
The females love that one though.
Exactly.
Nostalgia.
That's a female. That's a good. Okay, I got you. I see you. Yeah, man, that's dope, man. I think that will allow you to kind of build and grow
as
an artist and everything like that. And I think that when you reach out to those different demographics, you'll be able to kind of tell that whole vibe behind your story and that narrative. Now, what are some like future collaborations or future projects that you have in store for us?
Right. So with me is that music, I didn't even really want to even do music like that, man. I always really been like an athlete. So like I'm using music as a standpoint. I love music, don't get me wrong, but I'm just in it for like the motivation aspect of it, you know, to provide like, and even like I fell in love with making people feel, you know what I mean? If they listen to a record, if I make a record and then it can move them in a certain way, then I feel like I did my job, you know? Like just like with you, like when you write, you know, when you write and communicate that way, write your paragraphs or whatever, write your book, you're moving people, you know, you're gonna make people feel some kind of way. So that's at the end of the day, only God know I'm gonna go with it. So I mean, as long as I can keep on making people feel some kind of way, then I'm good, man. You know, then I'm good with life, you know.
I got you. What's
up?
Who's a big influence in your life in terms of the music, like in the game right now? Who's an artist on the rise, or an artist of a certain status or a certain brand that you kind of model your artistry after?
Ty North.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, but yeah, me, but also I say that humbly, but me, I like Tory Lanez, A Boogie, Drake.
Okay. Yeah. Nah, I see a lot of A Boogie in you, and I definitely see a lot of little bits and pieces of Drake. I definitely think you have that whole independent kind of movement where you could get to the brand that A Boogie has, where he kind of built his own brand from the ground up and kind of had the partnership of a record label behind him to actually help him kind of put his brand out there to get tours, to get pop-up shops, to get concert dates and get all that stuff signed up in the line so that he could take it to the next stage. And I kind of see that in what you're doing as well.
Yeah, I mean you know, A Boogie, I love A Boogie, but you know, I'm different in a way because like I'm probably like a year older than him, but at the same time it's like we can kind of relate in a way. Like when I first started doing music, he had came out, and then that's when I dealt with my relationship, you know, the heartbreak and all that. So, and we got a similar kind of voice, but I'm going in a different route, you know, in a way, because you know, people will see, you know, I don't really like talking about it too much, but people will see, you know, what kind of tone I'm going with it, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely understand. Where do you see yourself like 2 to 5 years from now, like in terms of with the music and in terms of like what you're doing? Like what you're building on now and the momentum that you have moving into 2019.
As an artist or just as a person?
As a young professional entrepreneur and artist as well.
Wow, that's a great question. Yeah. Where do I see myself 2 to 5 years? I see myself still making music, still inspiring people, and looking out for my loved ones. You know, I'm a Cancer, so it's like I think about people before I think about myself too. Like I wanna share love, and especially I wanna buy my mama a house. I'm gonna buy my mama a good, you know, a nice house, because she was a single mother, you know. So I'm gonna get her right. Yeah. In 2 to 5 years, so just stand above water, man, and still, you know, doing my thing, you know.
No, that's dope.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
I definitely think that, you know, definitely having that goal and that vision to actually be able to put that on a board or actually have that in your mind is something that can kind of build that ambition and determination to reach those goals that you have. And as you set those goals, then you kind of knock them down and kind of allow you to clear your vision and kind of stay focused. And I think I see that in you right now, in the maturity that you've kind of shown over the years. I think that you're definitely going in the right direction, man, and I think that there's a lot of things that you can definitely build and take away from
Yeah.
the artistry that you have now. Now I saw a while back that I saw like this passion clothing line that you had. What was that about?
I'm still rocking with the brand, Passion. So the thing is, music come first, I'm gonna step into that. And then, like we got the hoodies, things like that. So that's gonna come later on. Later on, we're gonna really build into that strongly. But I'm really doing my own thing. I don't have, for one, I don't really have a manager. I don't have people telling me what I'm gonna do and this and that. So everything, all my money is coming out my pocket for this. So it's like, gotta take it slow. Do everything the proper way. But I'm all for like black business. I went to college, so it's like, I ain't gonna be a fool about it. I'm gonna definitely think smart and how, strategize certain things. But I feel like with anybody, this is for like people watching this too. Like, if you love something, run with it. Love something, run with it, and then focus on that one thing. And then after that one thing gets mastered, then master the second thing, master the third thing or fourth thing. You feel me? But yeah.
I definitely think that's dope. I definitely think when you actually learn to master your craft, then you become better equipped for what's ahead of you, like challenges or the adversity. And I think that's allowing you to grow as a man. So I would definitely want to say, man, continue to grow, continue to build, and continue to network, man. There's a lot of dope, music that you have in store for us, and I definitely want to keep in touch with you, man. And as we wrap up this conversation, man, I definitely want, tell the people where they can reach you at on the social media platforms. Okay, bet. You can reach me at I am Ty North. No underscore, no nothing, all lowercase. I am Ty North. Go view my recent music video, Nostalgia, Mixed Feelings. You can follow. Hey, you can follow my IG at I am Ty North. That's IAMTYNORTH, all lowercase. Also, follow my YouTube channel, Passion Music Entertainment. You can reach my newest video, Nostalgia, Mixed Feelings. That's NOSTALGIA, Mixed Feelings. All right, so look. Got you.
Don't hurt yourself. Don't play yourself. Go view that. Here.
Yes, sir. And I'm gonna give my IG handles one more time. It's Progress J, ITZ Progress J. Other one is thoughts.of.progress, and then the last but not least is the business page. It's Progress Over OVA Pain.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
LLC. All right, check me out.
Check my man's out.
Communication Services. We got you verbal optimization, editing, all that content that you need. That way.
Also, shout out. That's the plug.
Yes, sir.
Shout out my man Rail for doing this dope ass interview. Yes, I'm sorry for cussing. This dope interview. That's the plug. That's a plug. You did.
Also, sure, I just want to put in a simple plug for y'all.
Man, shout out to That's a Plug. Make sure y'all tune in, subscribe, and catch the wave while you can.